So let's talk about the current state Agenda 2030 is in. I have made videos recently talking about how Agenda 2030 is failing and how there needs to be a new strategy to fully implement this agenda. The implementation of EVs, AI, 5G, digital currency, and biometrics have been very poorly executed, mainly because of corporate greed and lack of strategies and patience and reality. And this attempt at implementation has cost big tech a lot of money. And there have been a lot of pushback from society because they think this new technology is harming them. But all that will not stop Agenda 2030, as the elite and big tech want to eventually have their world on par with extraterrestrial civilizations. At least that's what it seems. And of course, there is a major competition going on with China with this new technology. So now they will have to develop a completely new strategy to implement their agenda, and find a way to pay for it, of course. So they will recreate the past to implement the future, if that makes sense. They realize many people want technology with a more tactile feel and a sense of effort to use the devices. They also realize that people do not want artificial intelligence taking over their lives, but instead have it ready in case they do need assistance with something. They also know that people will get more drawn into technology if it simply looks cool. This was what made the 2000s decade so successful in technology, using themes like Frutiger Arrow and mixing technology with a tactile feel, giving people a sense of realism with technology, and having memories from that era like Xbox and Windows XP and retro gaming. They will use these tools to then slowly implement their new technology such as AI, biometrics, digital currency, and such. That's what Ashish Sharma wants to do with Xbox soon, another video. It will be a similar situation with the automotive industry. They will develop EVs with manual transmissions and more buttons and such. That's why the Ferrari Luce was an important car. I made a video on that. And big tech will figure out a way to pay for this new attempt at Agenda 2030 by using initial public offerings or IPOs to have us pay for it. And then once this new technology actually profits, these IPO shares will eventually financially support people, as many more people will lose their jobs due to AI. So we'll see how this second attempt at Agenda 2030 will play out, or if this will turn into Agenda 2040 or 2050, as they might need to save up for more time, or a third attempt at new technology, or if Agenda 2030 will fail altogether. Like, share, follow, and subscribe.